Hey friends, how is everyone doing? Hope your week has started off well. I usually like to do a live on Monday night, but they're just getting busier and busier. So I just wanted to take a few minutes and talk about a post I shared yesterday and what the inspiration for that was. And I saw a quote earlier today that really kind of encapsulated it. And it said that in any given moment, we are faced with two choices: to step forward into growth or step backward into safety. And my post yesterday that I'm referencing was all about how I don't like the word try, or I tried, or I'm going to try this, and I'm treating that almost like being toxic at this point in my life, because I have been in the place, and maybe I still do it sometimes, but there's been a lot of times in the past where I said, "Oh, I tried that," or "I'm going to try this," and more times than not, when we use that phrase, "I'm going to try something," that it has a built-in escape door. We're giving ourselves a pass subliminally, so that if we fail, then we can quit and just back away from it. And so I am in this phase of my life, and it's not just because of what I do now with health and wellness, but I think just I've been spending so much time on just improving myself and growing professionally, spiritually, and in all ways, that if I am going to do something, then I'm going to do it. And that's why I love that quote. But the inspiration for that post, and I get inspiration for my posts from all kinds of places. But there's a guy that I follow on Instagram, and he's a personal trainer and fitness coach. And I get a lot of great information from him. I probably will never look like him, and that's okay. I've accepted that. But, he was talking about how, and this guy's in great shape, but he's talking about how, he was reflecting on as a child and even into his teens, how he was always overweight and struggled with that, and, always wanted to be one of the fit kids. And there were lots of times in his life where he tried things and always, seemed to fail and just kind of, give up and move on. And he just was sharing how he had done that so many times. And it just got me thinking about that, how we all do that. And really, when it comes down to it, we only have two choices: to either stay where we are, and that's okay. If you're not ready for something, it's okay to stay where you are, or to step forward into growth. And sometimes folks are not ready for that, because honestly, growth can sometimes be uncomfortable. And it stretches us and it pushes us, and that's a wonderful thing. But it can be uncomfortable, and sometimes folks are not ready for that. But I wanted to share all that because I talk to a lot of people all of the time, because I do try to connect and network with friends and with new people as well. And when it comes to health and wellness, because that's obviously what I focus a lot of my time on, I hear the same thing, especially right now. And I think we're in that time of year. I've been sharing a lot about our reset, our 3-day reset, which is just phenomenal, and so many people having great results with it. But just right now, it's summertime. People are wanting to, lose weight, feel better, have more energy, sleep better, improve their wellness. There's lots of things. It's not just about weight. And so these conversations, there's just this common theme that I'm hearing from folks. And, it's not that all these people are just falling down at the end of the day from exhaustion, or just cannot get through a day. But it's more about surviving and not thriving. And the thing that I hear the most is, and I see some folks on here, I can't see because I don't have my glasses. Hey, Amanda. Hey, Chelsea. Have to back up to see. But the thing that I hear a lot is, I just know I don't feel as good as I know I should. And that was me, almost 5 years ago. I will never forget when I came across the picture of myself at my niece's rehearsal dinner. And it was about 2 months before I actually started Plexus and started my health journey. And when I saw that picture, I remembered how I felt that night. I felt like this just huge, bloated thing. I was uncomfortable. I would get winded bending over to tie my shoes to go for my walk that I was still doing and wasn't really doing me any good. I was miserable, and just years and years of not eating in a healthy manner, and drinking all the diet soda and all that stuff, and just all the things had caught up with me. And I'll tell you this, and then I'm going to get off here. But, talking about I'm going to try, or I tried. When I started this, the first few months, I can chalk it up to I tried, because I was inconsistent and I didn't take it seriously, and I almost quit. But I had a health scare, and that was the big red flag for me. And I decided at that point, I'm going to draw a line in the sand. And that's why I don't want you folks that are in your 20s and 30s to be where I am 2 decades from now, regretting some of those choices. That's a perfect time when you're in your 20s and 30s to start being proactive about your health. And all you 40s and 50s and 60-year-olds, you're my people, so you know what I'm talking about. But I am so thankful that I did not give up. And I drew that line in the sand, and I decided, no, I'm doing this. And I want to encourage anyone that's kind of sitting on the fence, that's been thinking about doing something for your health, whether it's Plexus or something else, whatever. I just hope that it's Plexus, because I can help you. And these products have completely changed my health. But this is the time, summer's a great time, because everyone's thinking about getting better and feeling better. And before you know it, it's going to be New Year's Eve. And, one more New Year's Eve resolution that you're not going to keep. So do it now. So, come New Year's Eve, you're in a much more better place, and an amazing place, and feeling better. I'm telling you that it will happen. It will happen. And it will only happen if you decide, I'm going to do something and not just try something. Hope you guys have a great rest of your week. Thanks for listening. Bye, Chelsea. Bye, Amanda. Hope you guys have a great night, and see you soon. Bye, everyone.